Good morning, everybody. This is your wit and wisdom lesson for Thursday, May the 13th. And we are on day 24 of Module 4 today. And we're on our book, Good Enough to Eat. Remember, please, to go take your question sets. You have 2 question sets to take today, question set 8 and 9. And you had 2 earlier this week to take, so make sure you've taken all 4 of those, okay? And guys, you can use the text that I have provided for you to answer the questions. That's fun. You don't have to do it without looking. All right, so our big essential question for Module 4 has been, how does food nourish us? And then our medium-sized question, our focusing question for this book, Good Enough to Eat, is how can I choose nourishing foods? And then our small question for today, our content framing question for lesson 24 is, what does a deeper exploration of text features reveal in Good Enough to Eat? We do have a craft question today. The whole thing is a little wrinkly. It's how do I use research to form an opinion for focusing question task 4. So those are our focusing and large questions for today's lesson. And we are going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to share my screen with you.
Welcome back, nutrition experts. I'm Sue Sabella, your Great Minds teacher. Let's see what we need for today. Today, you'll need your journal and a pencil. So please pause here to gather what you need and just hit play when you're ready to continue. Whenever we read dense informational text, which means informational text that has a lot of information, it's good to read it in chunks, to read a little bit, to pause, to think about what we just read, and then to continue reading. Authors use text features to help us chunk information as we're reading. Some of those text features are text boxes and speech bubbles. They have different purposes, but it helps us think about information in chunks, and that helps us to better understand information in informational text. During today's lesson, we're going to revisit the text Good Enough to Eat, A Kid's Guide to Food and Nutrition. This time, we're going to look at this text and we're going to look closely at the text features that the author used. Please open up your journal and grab a pencil so as you're looking at the pages of this text, you can jot down the names of the text features that you're noticing. Pause here to turn to a blank page in your journal and just hit play when you're ready to get started.
Okay, so we're not actually going to do this in our journal because we have very few pages left. So we're just going to be doing this in your heads, okay? So I want you to be thinking about what kind of text features that you see on these pages, and then we will talk about it afterwards.
As I show you the pages in the text, I'd like you to write down the text features that you find. Are you ready? Here we go. Please pause here to locate and jot down the names of the text features that you see here. Just hit play when you're ready to continue. Please pause here to locate and jot down the names of the text features that you see here. Just hit play when you're ready to continue. Please pause here to locate and jot down the names of the text features that you see here. Just hit play when you're ready to continue. Please pause here to locate and jot down the names of the text features that you see here. Just hit play when you're ready to continue.
Okay, so let's go back and talk. What are some text features that you saw on this page? I see that there are labels for the pictures. What about this page? I see speech bubbles and I see text boxes. What about this page? I see a diagram. And on this page, we have labels and speech bubbles.
You may have found text boxes, a diagram, and speech bubbles. The author included these text features to provide more information on the topic. And because the text features are in chunks, we're able to read and think about that information before moving on to the next section. The author provided these text features to support us as readers. Let's read the focusing question together. How can I choose nourishing foods? Please pause here to read this question to yourself and just hit play when you're ready to continue. Today, you'll explore what text features reveal to you in Good Enough to Eat. I'm going to read the next few pages aloud, and I'm going to read everything on the page, including what's inside the text features, what's inside the speech bubbles, and the text boxes. And as I do, and as you follow along on the screen, I'd like you to keep this question in mind. Why do you think the author put some information in the text boxes and speech bubbles? Ready? Here we go. You need about this much of each nutrient a day. Nutrition is the science of food. Science doesn't look as yummy as dinner. 300 grams, 30 grams, 60 grams. Carbohydrates supply main source of energy. Protein supplies energy and builds muscle, skin, and internal organs. Fat supplies energy and adds flavor to foods. Nutrients are the parts of food that your body uses to do its work. There are 6 different kinds of nutrients. You need large amounts of some nutrients and very small amounts of others in your diet. A glass of soda has only water and carbohydrates. A glass of milk has water, carbohydrates, fat, protein, vitamins, and minerals. 13 different vitamins, 20 different minerals, about 2 liters, less than 1 gram, 8 grams. Water is the main ingredient in your body. It cleans and cools you. Vitamins and minerals make nutrients work together. Everything your body needs to do is helped by vitamins or minerals. Every food contains at least one nutrient, but healthy foods have lots of them. Your body uses different nutrients in different ways. Why do you think the author put some information in the text boxes and speech bubbles? Pause here to chat about it with a learning partner or to do some powerful thinking on your own. Just hit play when you're ready to continue.
Okay, so why do you think the author did that? Why did he put some information? Why did she put some information in speech bubbles and some information in a text box? So the speech bubbles make it seem funny and humorous. She wanted to make it entertaining, even though it is an informational text. She wanted you to still be entertained. So that's why she used speech bubbles. By putting the nutrients in the text boxes, it helps us to remember that our bodies need different nutrients. And it just makes it easier to read this way. It makes it more interesting. The author put important information in the boxes.
Text boxes add very important information that is connected to the topic that's being discussed in the text. And speech bubbles often add humor. And here we see children talking about what they're learning, and they're adding some funny things in there as well. Please pause here to read the information in the text boxes and also in the speech bubbles. And as you do, I want you to think about what you're learning by using those text features. Just hit play when you're ready to move to the next page. Pause here to read the speech bubbles. And just hit play when you're ready to move on to the next page. Pause here to read the speech bubbles. What information are you learning? Why do you think the author included these speech bubbles? Read and think, and just hit play when you're ready to move to the next page. Check out these speech bubbles. Why do you think the author included them? What are you learning? Pause here to read those speech bubbles closely and to think, what are you learning? Just hit play when you're ready to go to the next page. And lastly, please pause here to read these speech bubbles and text boxes. What are you learning by reading and using those text features? Take time to read closely and to think, and then just hit play when you're ready to continue.
Okay, so let's go back and look at the speech bubbles. Okay, so it says, if you ate candy for breakfast, soon you would feel tired and hungry. A breakfast of whole grain cereal would keep you going till lunch. This one is definitely sweet. Protein makes me strong. Protein makes me grow. If there were no water in my body, I could fit in this little bucket. It's a scorcher. I don't think you would want to do that. Water is needed by all living things. A marathon runner can lose 4 quarts of water in one race. Didn't I just change you? In addition to the water in juice, milk, and food, I should drink at least 5 glasses of plain water each day. Vitamin C helps my skin to heal. With the help of vitamin A, I can see well, even in the dark. B vitamins help me fight germs and infection. B vitamins turn protein, fat, and carbohydrates into energy. B vitamins also keep my brain and nerves working well. They help me feel happy.
I bet you noticed the check mark in the corner, and you know what that means. Your classroom teacher will check in with you about these questions that you'll respond to in your journal. Please answer the following questions in your journal. What did you learn from the speech bubbles? What did you learn from the text boxes? How did this information help you? Pause here as long as you need to jot down these responses in your journal, and just hit play when you're ready to wrap up today's lesson.
Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm going to make this smaller. Okay, so in your journal, yesterday we did page 192. Okay, today you're going to do page 193. You're just going to make the evidence organizer bigger, and this is page 193. Okay, 193. So you're just going to make this bigger. We're going to skip this for right now and go to page 194. And you're going to write down those 3 questions. What did you learn from the speech bubbles? What did you learn from the text boxes? How did this information help you? Well, this is what I would like for you to do. I want you to go back in the video or open up your digital copy of the book. Read those speech bubbles again. Tell me some things that you learned from the speech bubbles. Read those boxes again. Tell me some things you learned from the boxes. And then tell me, how did learning this information from the speech bubbles and the text boxes, how does it help you as a person, as an eater? How does it help you? Okay, so this is your page 194. And again, you have a copy of the text, okay? It is right here, text, good enough to eat. So all you have to do is open it up, okay? Open it up and read it, and then answer these questions.
Text features often hold very important information that's connected to the topic in the informational text. Take time to read text features closely and to consider or think about the information that's there and how it is connected to the topic. Please share what you've learned about text features with others. It can help them become even stronger as readers. I'll see you again soon, my friends.
Okay, so that is the end of the video lesson, but that is not the end of our lesson for, okay? So what we are going to do is we are going to open up that text, because yesterday we started looking at, we started doing our evidence organizer. And so today we're going to open it up some more, and we're going to look at it a little bit more. I think I'm going to open it with Cami. I'm trying something a little new with my camera. I just figured out how to do this. Won't work. Let's see if I can rotate. Oh, rotate right. There we go. Okay. So now you can see it. All right, so this is what we did yesterday. We talked about cantaloupe. It has vitamin A and potassium, and the evidence that is healthy food is that it helps us see well even in the dark, gives us strong teeth and bones, fights sickness, and helps balance water in our body. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at the book, and we're going to look at 4 new foods. actually going to have to turn that back the way it was so I can write in it. Okay. So the first food we are going to talk about today is a strawberry. So we need to find the strawberry in our text where it talks about the fruits and vegetables. Let's see. So let's blow this up. Do you see a strawberry? Oh, I see a strawberry. Does that mean strawberry has vitamin C? Okay. I didn't see any strawberries here. I don't see any strawberries here. None here. None here. I don't see any there. So I think that means that strawberries are just in vitamin C. And it says vitamin C helps my skin to heal. So strawberries have vitamin C, which does what? Helps your skin to heal. So I'm going to put that over here. Helps skin heal. Okay. Let's see, let me read that. Vitamins and minerals are needed in tiny amounts to perform many important jobs in your body. They help all the nutrients in food work together. Vitamins are found only in plants and animals. Okay, so this is, this also talks about vitamin A with the, oh wait, but I need to look at vitamin C, not A. Let's see. Do we know of anything else in vitamin C? Nope. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at, we have the other source that we need to look at, this one right here, the eating your ABCs. And we're looking for vitamin C. So down here it says vitamin C. Vitamin C, also called ascorbic acid, is necessary for making collagen, which holds body cells together. It also aids in the healing of wounds and burns and helps build strong teeth and bones. Well, we already have that it helps the skin heal. So we need to add that other part, helps build strong teeth and bones. So we're going to add that, helps build strong teeth, flesh, bones. And there's something else up here. Helps to make collagen, which holds body cells together. We need to put that in there. So makes collagen to hold cells together. There we go. So we looked at our two sources. We looked at our text and we looked at our chart here to find information on strawberries. So our next fruit that we're going to talk about today is the orange. So I'm going to write orange right here. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my text. We're going to look at our pictures and see where is the orange. And I see an orange right here. Okay, there's an orange in vitamin C. So I'm going to write vitamin C. We got to check everything though. I don't see any oranges in vitamin A. I don't see any oranges in vitamin B. Oh, I see an orange right there in potassium. So I'm going to write potassium right there. Okay. Let's see. None in sodium, no oranges in iron, no calcium in oranges. Okay, so let's go back and see. What does it say? Well, we know that vitamin C helps our skin to heal. It helps with strong teeth and bones. So we need to put that on here also. Helps. I'm writing a little bit smaller this time. Helps skin heal. Helps build strong teeth, bones, makes collagen. Okay, but now what does potassium do? Let's go look and see what potassium helps our body do. Let's see. Sodium and potassium work together to control my body's water balance. But be careful, it is easy to eat too much sodium. It's hard to eat too much potassium. So it helps helps balance the water in our body. So it helps balance water in body. Okay, so there's two of our fruits and vegetables that we're going to talk about today. So we're going to do two more. We're going to do a carrot. Our next one. So let's look at our picture. Oh, wait. We got to go back and look at this one. So vitamin C was the same. That's where we got help make the collagen and build strong teeth and bones. And now we got to find potassium. I don't think potassium is on this one, is it? Nope, it was just the ABCs. Okay, so we just have to use this. All right, so carrot. No carrots on vitamin C. Oh, I think there's one right there in vitamin A though. Do you guys see it? So we know that there's vitamin A in a carrot. Let's see, do you guys see carrots anywhere else? I do not see carrots anywhere else. So vitamin A. With the help of vitamin A, I can see well, even in the dark. So vitamin A helps us see well. Even in the dark. And a lot of these are being repetitive, right? Like we said that up here on cantaloupe. A lot of the things that we did for strawberry, we repeated for orange. So let's go to our second source, our second evidence, and look for vitamin A right here. It says vitamin A is also called retinol. It is necessary for healthy vision, which means we can see well, and also helps create strong bones and teeth, as well as a strong immune system. Well, we put that up here with cantaloupe, remember? Strong teeth and bones and helps fight sickness. So we're just going to add that onto our carrot. So we got strong teeth and bones. Fights sickness. All right, did we see the carrot anywhere else? I don't think that we did. No carrots here, no carrots there. Nope. So it was just vitamin A for the carrot. And then our last one that we're going to do is broccoli. I personally think broccoli is the worst thing on the planet, but Caitlin loves broccoli. All right, so let's look. I don't see any broccoli on vitamin C. I don't see any broccoli on vitamin A. Oh, I see it right here. B complex vitamin. So we know that's going to be there. B complex vitamin. Okay, let's scroll down here. I don't see a broccoli in potassium. I don't see anything in sodium. Is that broccoli right there in iron? Let me blow that up a little bit. Does that look like broccoli to you? It kind of does look like broccoli to me. So I'm going to put it on here. Iron. All right, so B complex. B vitamins help me fight germs and infection. B vitamins turn protein, fat, and carbohydrates into energy. B vitamins also keep my brain and nerves working well. They help me feel happy. So we can say that B complex vitamins provide energy. It says that they fight sickness. It says that they keep your brain and nerves healthy. Okay, let's look at the iron part. Build red blood cells, which brings oxygen to my brain, heart, and muscles. So I'm going to say builds, I'm just going to say builds red blood cells. All right, so now let's go to our second piece of evidence. We're looking for B complex. So here's the B vitamins. Vitamin B is a group of vitamins that help the body turn food into energy. We have that right here, provides energy. They are also needed to make red blood cells. We just added that, builds red blood cells. And the genetic materials, DNA and RNA. All right, so I think this is a good list. It makes red blood cells, and we also need to say that it helps make DNA, which is the stuff that makes you who you are in your body. All right, so here we have these are the 4 that we are going to be using on our focusing question task. Remember, cantaloupe was just practice. We're going to be writing about strawberry, orange, carrots, and broccoli. So make sure that you get these 2 pages filled out today, please, guys, okay? You're going to take a picture of them after you have finished writing everything out. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can see you. Okay, so you're going to write out. You're going to answer those questions on page 194. And then you're going to take a picture of those 3 pages and post those for me in the Google Classroom. All right. And let's go ahead and do our mystery word of the day. All right, our word for today is cup. Cup is the word for today. All right, so I think that's it, guys. Remember, this is our last lesson for this week. You will not have lessons tomorrow on Friday because it is field day, and you do not have school on Monday. And so we will see each other again on Tuesday. All right, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please send me lots of pictures and videos of you doing your field day activities. I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be so much fun. All right, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.